What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this from console to PC. I want to show you guys something that I thought was pretty interesting, and it kind of makes sense. And it's another huge benefit to PC gaming if you're interested into PC gaming. Look, I'm not here to convert anybody. I'm just sharing with you my experiences playing on PC, and this is another benefit that I found, and it's not just me, it's a lot of people. So this is my Steam replay 2024. I have a video on this on right before this one that's on the channel, but that's not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was this stat right here. See, this generation, if you are a console gamer, there is one console manufacturer, one console company, one console gaming company that has been notorious this generation for doing a lot of remakes and remasters. And there's something sleazy about remakes and remasters, especially when you feel like there was no need for it when the game was fine the first time you played it. But I remember when I was first gaming on the Xbox Series X, one of the huge benefits to that console that I really enjoyed was how many games were upscaled to 4K and were FPS boosted. So there was no real need for a remake or a remastered because there was already old games that were there that the Xbox Series X would go ahead and up boost and had FPS boost. Well, when you go over to PC, FPS boost and upgrades and all that other stuff for older titles means nothing because all of them are going to run better than whatever they ran on the console that they came out in. And this right here to me is amazing. So check this out. I'm new to PC gaming and I game on PC gaming like I'm new. So this shows the differences between new releases, classic games, and recent favorites, right? So I'll show you this. So if I'm understanding this correctly, for me, 32% of the games that I played this year, 32%, okay, were games that were released in 2024. So on my Steam library, the games that I played this year, 32% were new games in 2024. Look at what the majority of all Steam users played. The percentage of playtime spent by all Steam users in new releases in 2024. Only 15% of all Steam users spent time playing new games, or 15% of the playtime was spent on new games of Steam users. Just 15%. This means that, or the way I'm reading this is that if a game comes out and it's new, the competition that it has on the Steam platform is ridiculous because gamers don't care. PC gamers don't care if a game is new or old. All they care about is the game good? That's it. So me as a new PC gamer, I'm playing more new games than PC game than all PC Steam users. Now, watch this. Look at the reverse. Classic games. These are the percentage of playtime you've had in releases from 8 or more years ago. So me myself this year I spent 11% of my gaming time on games that were older than 8 years. I'm not exactly sure which games those were, but I like right now I'm playing Batman. I've just beat Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm playing Batman Arkham City. I don't know if those games are 8 years or older, but here's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter. I can't really tell because I'm playing Batman Arkham City at 4K, very high settings, and the game looks phenomenal. Yes, obviously I could tell it's an old game, but it looks better than it's ever looked, and it runs better than it's ever ran. So if they try to remake or remaster that game, like I'm sure they could make it look better, but in reality, the original game that you can play right now on Steam is more than perfectly fine. Especially if you have a recent hardware. So you don't even have to have a good hardware. You just got to have hardware that's recent. Like my Walmart PC is crushing that game right now, right? But for classic games, games that are 8 years or more, I have 11% of my playtime was on it. 37% of all Steam users spent their times on games that are 8 years or more older. Do you know what this means? This means that when console gamers, especially the PlayStation 5 gamers, try to make fun of Steam users, saying, "Ha ha, you gotta wait for our games." Guys, PC gamers been waiting for games. They're not tripping. They are perfectly fine waiting for games, and that explains why the Steam survey shows a lot of low end hardware and everything, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. A 4060, a 3060 is still going to be able to play games that are 8 years older or more. Is going to be able to play it perfectly fine. This is so eye opening to me. It's ridiculous. Now, here's the other one. Here's the other one. Okay. So for me, 57% of the games that I've played have been from the last 1 to 7 years. Okay, so have been 1 to 7 years old. Okay, so 32% are brand new releases. Look at Blaze playing Wallpaper Engine again. That's all that do Blaze. Shout out to Blaze. But 57%, right? 1 to 7 years old. So if we gotta wait a year for a game, I'm already there. I got it. But look at the Steam users. 47%. So that means that Steam users are willing to wait between more than what number is that? What's 47 plus 30? What's 47 plus 37?
47 plus
Yeah, do
37.
that math for me. What is that?
That's 84.
84? Oh, it is 80. No, it's 90. Is it 94?
84 because 30 plus
Oh,
4 is
7. Yeah,
7.
yeah, yeah, yeah. 84. 84% of Steam users are willing to wait more than a year before they play the game. But you know why? Do you know why? Because if you go PC, there's a lot of old. See, a PC backlog and a console backlog are not the same. PC backlog and a console backlog are not the same. There's games on your PS3 and Xbox 360 that you didn't get to play that the only way, well, I can't say that about Xbox. A lot of the Xbox games you're going to be able to play by putting a disc in if you got a Series X. So I guess it's just the PlayStation owners that are screwed, especially the PlayStation 5 Pro owners. But there's some games that if you didn't get a chance to play them on the PS3 or on the PS4 or on the PS2, the only way you're going to play them is if you reconnect that hardware. But on PC, guys, man, you can go ahead and play these games. I'm tripping. And they look and play phenomenal. You're running the game at very high settings, at 4K. And again, it's simply because you're playing on PC and you could do it. I I wish I had a better way to articulate this to you. I wish I had a better way to show you this, but it really is something that you have to experience. And if you have a handheld PC like an Asus ROG Ally or a Lenovo Legion Go, or an MSI Claw or a Steam Deck, whatever, like yes, you can see that games look good on those devices, but the screen is small, so 1080p is still gonna look on that, and even low settings on a small screen is still gonna look good. But when you're here and you are playing a game like this, and you're seeing the details, and you're seeing how it looks, and you're seeing like it's Batman in 4K, like bro, this is ridiculous. It looks phenomenal. It looks great. And there's no need. I'm playing this game, and if they made a remake or a remastered, I don't feel like I need it, like I would need to play it. If the price is right, sure, but you're not gonna be able to sell me a remake of this game for a full price. It's just not gonna happen because this game runs perfectly fine. But man, I don't know how else to explain this to you. I had a very proud moment today where my son right now he's playing Tomb Raider on his Lenovo Legion Go, and he said, "Hey, how do I make this look better?" That is the talk of a PC gamer. Let's go ahead and change some settings and adjust it however you like to make it look better for you. Why not? Dog 1985. Bro, there's levels to this, man. And being able to play old games and realizing that I'm not at the mercy of these new games and these new developers. And if there's things that you don't like the DEI or character models or whatever, we good. We chilling. There's plenty of old games that we got to catch up on. And I don't got to change hardware to do it or anything like that. Man, bro, there's levels to this. I keep trying to tell people. PC gaming has opened my eyes so much. And that's why for every single nook and cranny and toggling and different settings that you might have to deal with. And I see people saying like, I just want to come home and game and I don't want to have to deal with settings and all that other stuff. Like, trust me, I get it. I've had my fair of frustration sometimes with PC gaming. But at the end of the day, this is the best way to game. I, this is the best way to game, and it is because there's a lot of old games that you can still play that makes it worthy to play these old games. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, you just gotta experience it. If someone's out there looking to get a PC, and you're thinking about getting a cheap PC like I did, the only advice that I could solidly tell you is just make sure you get a graphics card that has more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM, because that's the only thing that's holding me back from really playing the newer games at without compromise, right? Like I'm still playing the newer games. Like you saw me playing, you saw how many hours I have in Forza Motorsport, which that's a very new game, and the game still looks great, still runs great. But I'm not running that game at 4K native, or I'm running that game at 4K with FSR on and stuff at medium settings. I'm not running that game at high settings, which medium settings still look good, but still pushes the VRAM budget. That's all I'm saying. So, but if you're gonna get it to play a whole bunch of old games and backlog, then then yeah, man, you're perfectly fine. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is what Steam users, this is how Steam users game. So I guess I don't know what to tell you, man. I was surprised when I saw this because I didn't know that was a thing. But I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, I'm just showing you my PC experience. My goal is not to convert you into a PC gamer, but I'm trying to explain this as someone that's recently left the console behind. And thanks to Xbox, and this is Xbox, and Xbox is everywhere, I still haven't lost, my footprint with Xbox. It's just that's not my main console. Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.